Hello everybody. Welcome back to For realsies, the stream of Darkest Dungeon where we actually go into the Darkest Dungeon and we beat it. We're gonna beat it. If we don't, then I'm done. If we do, then I'm probably still done. Because I've had enough. We have a lot of fucking crests. Hello, Alice. I am feeling okay. Could be better. It's the start of my long weekend, so I am, in general, quite happy. But I'm not feeling 100% well. Just over the last half hour, I felt very fluey. Like I'm aching all over. I'm comfy, I'm cozy, but, yeah, not feeling 100%, but I'm well. Well-ish. And we are going Last time we revived one of our lost healers, who you may recall died horribly. For some reason, she revived with all of the same diseases she had when she died. I'm not about to argue the science of it. But we can treat some of her maladies. How are you doing, Alice? When I turned this on, I forgot that we had the eyeballs mod installed, so that was a nice surprise. Right, we're waiting for Sandman to come back so we can finish this madness. So before he comes back, we'll just do something easy. We'll do like a starter dungeon. Getting ready for Easter. Yeah, it's Easter. My boss gave everyone at work a Easter egg, and I left mine there. I was in such a hurry to leave yesterday that I completely forgot to bring home my Easter egg. So, shit. But I have a...
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
I mean, I have another week off after this coming week, so I will just take my Easter egg home then and have it late.
Be gone, fiend.
I never thought I'd be the kind of person who would forget to bring home an Easter egg, but here we are.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. This expedition at least promises success.
In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh sloughed off and its own twisted accord sprang onto Berlin, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. Back to the sloth. What did you have to do to prepare for Easter?
Executed with impunity.
Generally speaking, all I do is sleep.
Another one falls. Back to the pit. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I said it right. I didn't say slough.
God's so bright, gotta wear shades.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Festering fear consumes the mind.
Hey Zach, no rush. It's probably going to be another shortish stream. I probably won't last longer than an hour today. Just be back in time for everyone dying.
Destroyed.
Oh, the food shopping, I see. That's the important part.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Yeah, my mum's gonna be making me and my sister roast beef on Sunday. And we ordered it like via online grocery shopping, and like they were out of the one we ordered, so instead they gave us like a giant joint of beef, like it was a cow leg. It was ridiculous. It says serves 10, and it's for 3 people, so Sunday's gonna be
Continue the
good.
onslaught. Destroy them all. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
My fears are confirmed. With our torch doused by an errant spray of seawater, we were ambushed. Strange fish-like hominids ambushed us in the sudden darkness.
I'm pretty sure we've seen this one.
Etc., etc.
Jesus Christ, how stressful.
Madness, our old friend.
Of course they have special eyeball animations. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, because we brought Faintree, we don't really have the the DPS edge I would like us to have in this fight.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That sucks. Please don't do that.
Decimated.
Yeah, there's a lot of roast beef on the horizon. This is good.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I've never had much roast beef actually. I like beef as like, you know, in burgers and a steak, but I've never really had
Glittering
much roast.
gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We always used to have roast chicken. Phildasot's getting mean. Whew. Will we be seeing you munching on a roast beef sandwich on Monday's stream? Quite possibly. Depends how hungry I am. Although with the sheer amount of beef that is going to be available on Sunday, it's possible I won't be eating anything for the next 2 days. Okay, just don't bleed anyone again.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I think carrying it home is the majority of the test, actually. Finding treasure is not the problem. Actually, finding treasure is a problem because I'm finding too much. Don't know what else I'll be having besides a mountain of beef.
Decisive pummeling.
Standard roast affair is roast potatoes, broccoli, carrots, gravy, of course, Yorkshire puddings, which I'm guessing, I don't know if you have those. I don't know if they have Yorkshire puddings in other countries or if they call them something different. Something I never really thought about before. I don't even know what they're made of. I'm completely ignorant. They're just delicious things. Someone tell me what a Yorkshire pudding is. If you don't know what a Yorkshire pudding is, then Google it and then tell me what it's made of.
Eradicated.
You don't have them there, but you had one when you were in England. Man. Living in a place where you can't get Yorkshire puddings on demand. I don't know how you guys cope.
Mortality clarified.
This is why you have all that gun
single
violence.
strike.
If you just made some Yorkshire puddings, got everyone around a table, had a nice dinner, with some old classic English sensibilities to it.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You must excuse me. Seriously, is an embarrassment of riches. This is why I don't bring home any of the lore snippets, any of the journal pages, because it just takes up fucking space. There's no point. Screw it. English restaurants. Is it strange that the concept of
The
a...
match is struck.
Oh, fuck. I meant
A
to click.
blazing star
Shut up.
is born.
I thought I was going to have a fucking heart attack. This is an easy dungeon, for God's sake. The concept of an English restaurant is a very strange one to me. It's like, you know, having Chinese food. To Chinese people, it's just food.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
It's quite pretty on the outside. Well, of course. I forget what this does. Let's give it to Filderzot in the hopes it will relieve stress. Nope. I'll take a damage boost though. You don't have like American restaurants over here. You got like American diners. In some places, they're not even that widespread.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Your rich culture reduced to a couple of bright red bar
Women
stools
and
and
men,
colourful
soldiers and
jukeboxes.
outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Sandman has returned. A comic book shop that has kittens. Where is this magical place? What can we upgrade? Guess it doesn't really matter now, but... Oh my god, okay, everyone's... This is it, this is the moment. Oh, shh. You're sitting on a bright red bar stool and listening to some rocking tunes on your personal jukebox right now. Well, maybe it's more of an accurate representation than I first imagined. Alright, this is the dream team. Here's the plan. We have Zombie Alice as tank and DPS. Haleka as heal. Sandman is there to cure bleed and to poison wherever possible, and Arundel is there to cure stress and to cause damage wherever possible. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to play out. I think we're lacking quite a lot of damage, to the point where we're going to be outpaced by the fuckers in the dungeon itself. I don't think this is going to go well. I don't think this is going to go well at all. But this is going to take some serious preparation, so bear with me, because there's a lot to think about here. At least we've got a lot of money. I think we're going to be using Stunning Blow. How much stress will that heal? If I level that up all the way. I mean, Holy Lance is good too, because that's for hitting guys at the back. And that moves him to the front if he gets knocked back as well. I think we'll go for that. Haleka is going to be he's going to be quite in the front lines here. So Abyssal Artillery isn't going to be a whole lot of use to us. We need Arundel to be in the back line so he can use Inspiring Tune, that's the whole point. Sandman's comfortably flinging Plague Grenades around. Healing and buffing. Sacrificial Stab is... yeah. Abyssal Artillery is the one that isn't useful to us. Clear all corpses and pull. It's pretty useful. Let's do that. Okay, so that's all the moves. Let's see if we can get any more useful camping abilities. Yes, if I ever come to if you ever come to Philadelphia, Alice, then you are the one I'm coming to for the Grand Tour. Don't you worry about that. Zealous Vigil's pretty good. Because that's minus 25 stress and prevents nighttime ambush. Although I don't think you can get ambushed in Darkest Dungeon. I think I read that somewhere. Maybe we should just get stress reduction for... I can't spend too much money though. Ugh. Let's just have a look and see what else other people have. No, we don't want to increase... we don't want even a chance of increased stress. Pep Talk is exactly the same as Encourage. What's the point? Oh, that's minus 15 stress, and that's minus 15% stress over the course of 4 battles, I see. I'll get both of those. Sandman's got enough. Minus 30 stress could be useful. Let's take that as well. Keep in mind I don't have any plans to go to Philadelphia anytime soon, but if and when that happens... could try and get some bleed resist on there so that we spend as little time healing bleed as possible. Fortifying garlic. Who do we want to not get bleed? Where's the least HP? 35, 38, 35, 61. Just have to figure out who to give Fortifying Garlic to. I think everything in the Darkest Dungeon is Eldritch, isn't it? But we want that healing skills bonus for the Occultist. No, I'm thinking his trinket layout is pretty good. Pluses to all blight skill chances is what we want. I guess we'll give Arundel the bleed resist. Max bleed resist. Hello, Zach, just in time. Okay, right, before we go, let's just make as much money as we can. Get rid of any duplicates. There was only one duplicate. We are going DD. We are going into the Darkest Dungeon. It's happening. And we're either gonna we're gonna do it or we're not. And that'll be we'll just have to roll with the punches. I think this is now my third attempt at doing this, at doing the first level of the Darkest Dungeon. If I fail again, considering that this is the easiest difficulty, I am going to stop streaming it. If I actually complete this first level of the Darkest Dungeon, I might continue streaming Darkest Dungeon, but I am getting a little bit bored of streaming it anyway. So I might just play it on my time off streaming and stream something else. And then only, like, do occasional streams of Darkest Dungeon when I feel like it, maybe. But either way, this is a turning point. It's very important. What did I do with my first day off? I was quite productive today. I actually made a list of things I wanted to do. I bought a new duvet cover, new pillow cover, a new mouse mat because this one's getting kind of gross. And I researched video games I wanted to buy over the next couple of months. It turns out there aren't that many. So I'll probably spend the time catching up on old Nintendo games that I missed playing. When I say old, I mean older than 5 years. Like Pikmin 2. I never played Pikmin 2. Or Pikmin 3, because I didn't play Pikmin 2. I don't think I can sell any more relics. Trinkets, not relics. Let's just go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hang on. I'm scared. Oh, shit. Okay. We don't want to use Unspeakable Commune. But there aren't nighttime ambushes in the Darkest Dungeon. I'm pretty sure about that. Leeches is good. Self-medicate is also good. You know what? I think we're okay. Completely understandable. The game can be quite grindy at points, and you are playing on the difficulty that was specifically made to reduce it. You know, I thought I was joking when I continuously said I was really bad at video games. It turns out I was just being honest. I'm not very good at games where you have to think. Anyway, I think I've made that pretty clear. I'm very stupid. I just put on this air of intelligence to fool people. Oh! Any bleed resist trinkets you can put on? Yes, I have done that. I gave Zombie Alice a bleed resist trinket. Everyone else has trinkets. I'd rather them have, and Arendelle has the most bleed resist. Okay, what do we take? I forget. We want to take lots of bandages. We want to take all the bandages. What else do we need? All the bandages, all the food. Anti-venom. What else do we need? We don't need shovels, I remember that much. Holy water applies buffs, right? So we should take that. Yeah, I'm going to use the holy water this time. I'm going to apply it immediately, as soon as we get in there. No keys or shovels. Medicinal herbs eliminate combat debuffs. So we'll take all of those. I'm sorry, remind me again what Laudanum does. I've never used it before. Something about stress relief or horror. Whatever it is, I should probably take it all. No need for Laudanum. Okay. I guess that's it then. Here we go.
Once again, the stars are right. And the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
New enemies in Darkest Dungeon do horror damage. Okay. Here we are. Here we are again. Only lasts for 3 rounds. Okay. Well, we won't use up all the holy water straight away then. I just wanted to check
The blood of the fallen
how long that
flows
lasted.
ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
I don't care if it was just 2. These guys don't do any damage, do they? They're just there to look hilarious. Ah, fuck, I forgot to equip the lance. Shit.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of damage. This is going to be purely about survival.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Luckily these guys can kind of do the same things from the back and one position up, so they should be okay to move around a bit. You can still equip it outside of combat. I'm gonna get rid of Stoneblow. Thank you. I didn't realise you could do that. Or I did know that previously and just forgot. So are these the healy ones? The bleedy ones, even? Okay, I'm not going to heal, just 2 stress. Okay. I am not going to be optimistic about this, I want to be perfectly clear. There is no optimism happening tonight. This is pure edge-of-my-seat horror. Trepidation. Do we want to save the Rapturous cultists? Do we want to save the happy guys for last? Only if there's 2 of them, though, right? Because otherwise they'll heal these guys. Then again, they don't do any damage, but... Always kill cultists last. Gotcha.
Ears.
There you go.
Vision. The end approaches.
Need bigger heals than that. We're just going to take this slow. We're not going to let things get too crazy. I'm glad Zach's here too. Heal doesn't matter, the most important thing is to give the damaging enemies the least amount of turns.
Confidence
Makes sense.
surges as the
I'm with
enemy
you.
crumbles.
From Lach Gatachen. Just leave me alone.
Eradicated.
The googly eyes are making this slightly easier to handle. I don't feel as traumatized. Okay, moving him forward could mean bad things for us. We should be okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, where are the heals?
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay, we're gonna worm our way through this place. Googly eyes do make everything better. I think that's something that could be applied to real life quite easily. We want to get rid of the priest, then the witch, then the brawler. Here comes the stress. Oh,
Continue the
nice.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
From Lachgrachen indeed. Now we can't take out the witch because that'll kill the cultist first.
to perform beyond one's limits.
I'm surprised how much damage is actually coming out of the occultist with that one move.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Sacrificial stab has a high crit rate. Mystery solved. When it actually hits, it has a high crit rate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, we're just gonna have to kill this guy. Double blight.
Decimated.
I should have buffed someone actually instead of doing that, never mind. Season of a series of unfortunate events came out today. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm watching Hannibal. I probably did mention that. I'm quite enjoying that. I just like Mads Mikkelsen and his extremely villainous bone structure. And that is mostly because he's going to be in Death Stranding, which is
Foolish horrors.
the hypest thing since hype began.
The mud.
I am 100% streaming Death Stranding.
As the light gains
Oh my
purchase,
god, am I going to stream Death Stranding?
spirits are lifted.
I'll have to
Purpose
improve
is
my
made clear.
PlayStation stream setup for that. Because my Dark Souls and Bloodborne streams made abundantly clear that my PlayStation streaming setup is not that good.
The light, the promise
Oh
of
boy,
safety.
okay. You've got to appreciate someone whose face was made for portraying evil, yeah. If God exists, he had a very specific plan in mind for Mads Mikkelsen. Oh, sure that was going to kill him. I'm looking forward to watching you play that. I mean, it doesn't have a release date. So far, all we've seen is a series of extremely bizarre trailers, so could be waiting a while. Need those big heals now. I want to say the Plague will probably finish him off. The Blight, 6 damage per round. It should. ahead of himself. Oh yeah, I'm passionate as fuck about Hideo Kojima games.
How quickly the tide turns.
Whew. I'm gonna kill him straight away.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hopefully that'll... That should
Impressive.
finish him off. Just need to heal him a little bit.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Oh, tank's health's a little bit low. It's okay. Let's take the low road. Yeah, the reason I love video games so much is because it's this unique brand of interactive storytelling that you can do really interesting new things with. And the games Hideo Kojima makes are at the forefront of that design ethic. Why did he have to be guarded? Okay. I'm gonna finish off the Ascended Brawler. And then try and... But the fucking Cultist Priest is always gonna be guarded if there's two of them hanging around though, that's the only problem. Zach has a plan. I'm all ears. If you can heal the 2 damage dealers, you can heal back up to full HP and 0 stress. So we really, really, really want to wait until this guy is not guarded by either of these two, and then try and kill him as quickly as possible. Just have to hope that this guy doesn't get guarded by them as well. Ow. Oh, I can only do that from the back too. Ah, shit. Okay.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the
Jester.
strength to follow it.
He's not in the right position to use his stress heals either. Okay, just heal him. Don't guard him, just heal him. If we can get a crit off. Oh, but he might die. That's the only problem. I gotta heal him. Gotta wait. At least we can stress heal up a bit now. As long as he doesn't get any insane crits, we should be okay.
The will to fight falters.
The only reason I hesitated to hit the priest when he was unguarded just then was because the jester's health was so low. I don't want to risk anybody dying. Even getting a mortality debuff is a fucking terrible thing to happen here. You can also damage him by using AoE attacks, where you hit both him and one of the guards. Okay. Alright, here we go. Come on!
Well struck.
Come on! Yes!
Slow death.
Oh my god.
Unseen. Unforgiving.
Now we can just fuck around.
Vigor is restored.
Is it weird that I want to cosplay as one of these guys? And like just go around like at a convention clapping at people? Is that weird? Should we just wait until they eat each other to death? Oh, come on. Those are the heals we need, constantly. I healed up that one little bit of stress he had left. I'm not taking any chances, we're going right back up to full. Sedated.
Sedated.
gonna get everyone under 10 stress, and then we'll move. Otherwise, we'll be here for days, so. Fun as this is, watching two mutated freaks eat themselves.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Don't know about you, but that's how I plan to spend my Friday night, yeah. Pretty much. Alright, that's good enough for me. Just a couple of stress pips.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. The match
I think
is
we're officially
struck.
further than we've
A
ever been
blazing
before in the
star is
Darkest Dungeon.
born.
I'm gonna... Why is that? Why would that be? Is the boss in here? Because the map's always the same, right? I just don't understand why there would be an option. Just keep heading to the right, okay. I just don't understand why you'd get the option to go up or down. That's to confuse first-timers and morons.
Brutality clarified in a single strike.
Easy now. Actually, this might be the furthest we've gotten before. Gonna get a lot of stress here. And they're gonna mess with us.
A devastating blow.
Hee hee hee. Indeed. Oh, Arundel. Ooh. Actually, I should have. Oh well, never mind. So if that had caused bleed again, that would have been kind of pointless. Let's get these guys down to 1 as well, and then we'll do some stress healing. As long as we don't go over 100 stress on anybody, we're okay to heal back down from that. Why do you only resist movement abilities when you're in the wrong place? The Sandman is pretty high on stress now that I think about it. And the Jester's missing. At least everybody's poisoned. also helps in fights like this to decide which would be the preferable to take stress or damage. Your team has a jester, so damage avoidances is the higher priority. Yes. That makes sense. Nothing that heals stress this. And then he'll get poisoned to death. Or we could just fucking kill him. I don't know why I did that. He's not going to take any physical damage. Right, now let's get the Jester back into position and sing some merry songs. What? 0 damage. He has plus 15. He has plus 15% healing skills, and he healed for 0. I didn't even know that was possible.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I guess if he rolls a 0, if you add 15% of 0 to 0, you still get 0, so... I'm sure that makes sense mathematically. Oh fuck, that actually does deal a lot of stress, doesn't it? That stress is more than I can heal away.
Soothed. Sedated.
Yeah.
The blood quickens.
He's just gonna keep doing more stress damage to me than we've got to get out. We've got to get out of this now.
Precision and power.
Maybe we should camp.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We'll have to seriously focus on stress healing in the next encounter, specifically for Sandman. Don't stall too much. All enemies in Darkest Dungeon are designed to outdamage you. All of these ups! See, that's just annoying. That's just a waste of time going into that room. I was trying to think what my face might have been made for, but I can't see anything beyond always looking slightly over it. Mads Mikkelsen has a very specific face. Don't do it! Oh god, he's gonna get some kind of problem. Hopefully he'll get a virtue instead of whatever the bad name for that is. But... Boss is 2-3 rooms away, so camping can be ideal now. Okay, we'll do it if we manage to get through this.
Improvement.
Sandman's taken some serious... Oh, fuck. Okay.
Anger is power.
That is so lucky.
Unleash it.
I don't know what this malignant growth does. I really want to kill it. Powerful googly eyes. Oh, it's got a head. I was about to say, where did that very human-looking sounding noise come from? Turns out it's got some kind of fleshy skull. The Plague Doctor had such plaintive, hopeful doe eyes. Which is quite a feat, considering where we actually are.
A decisive pummeling.
The best part of this mod is that the creator made images for every stress resolve event as well. I noticed that in the last dungeon we were in. I didn't know there were actually individual ones for each status, though. That's awesome. Oh my god, this powerful is incredible. I'm so glad we got this. I think the Occultist is becoming our main damage dealer and our most powerful healer now. Especially since everything here is Eldritch, which I think is Sacrificial Stab does additional damage to. Alright. He's probably going to die. Well, he might not die. We might get lucky. We're going to camp after this anyway, so it's not a huge deal, but I still like to heal up as much as possible while I can. Oh shit, yeah. I didn't even realise. Debuff. Doesn't matter now. Do virtues last for the whole dungeon? Because we're looking pretty good, if that's the case. Reinforcements also don't trigger if enemies have lethal levels of dots on them. Definitely didn't know that. I've never had the forethought to stall that long to actually discover that. 7, 13, 12... Oh. Well, don't add stress. This is getting a little bit... I guess if he's... he's powerful. He wants to just blow through this and move on. Oh, I stalled too long. Next turn is reinforcements. I was unaware that you could actually still get that at this stage. Okay, well, there we go. Whoops. Hopefully we can finish him in a single hit. Ah! Whoops! I thought if there was... Oh, if there's two. Shit. For some reason I forgot that it had to be two of the Rapturous cultists. I don't know why. It's fine, we're gonna camp after this anyway. Screw it.
blow.
Please. Oh god, please don't hit him. Kill. Oh, kill! Hello, Alicia. You didn't... Well, we're in the darkest dungeon, so you haven't missed a whole lot. Apart from... Okay, the dot's lethal. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're good. Ugh. Alright. We're camping.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Right, what's good? Yeah, no ambush. I thought so. My day's been pretty good, Alicia. Thank you. I'm not feeling too well, but apart from that, I'm pretty fine. We don't have too many buffs with this particular party layout. Was I nervously biting my fingers? Possible. I do tend to do things with my hands and face when I'm anxious. Every rose has its thorn. All companions minus 15 stress and minus 15% stress. Yeah, that is good. Let's do that. That was nice. We need to heal Haleka. Heal 50% and plus 33% healing received. That'd be good. I'd rather give the healing received to Zombie Alice, but... Don't want to increase stress. No. I must not have given him the one that increases the stress resist for everybody. Stress resist on Jester, you think? Well, that'll do. We'll just eat a bit more food to bump us up. Okay. Oh, I see. He was the only one who didn't get his own stress resist, so we had to give it to him from someone else. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Those googly eyes are making the Plague Doctor look even more like a weird bird. I think that's the point of the Plague Doctor mask. I mean, apart from the, you know, the herbs in the nose. Or beak. Oh my god. Man, that was a bad couple of rounds. Boss fight next. Hachis. Hachis. Oh, come on. Oh. Don't do this to me. Yeah, he's gonna die next round. We need to get the Jester back to the back of the line, back of the Rhine. Oh, come on! Well, we're getting close to getting some more badness. Needs to be in the back too, so we'll bump him up here.
A dizzying
Stand your ground, you fuck! Pelek is gonna... Oh, come on. We have to heal some of that stress. Okay. Come on! Good. Yeah, screw it. Okay, boss in next room.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay. Everyone's debuffed away. Everyone's good. All right. I didn't put everyone back to their original positions, but that's fine. We can work with that. Oh, this isn't that just the shuffler? Or does he look vaguely... Does he have weird growths on him? Shit. I really wish I'd have rearranged everybody properly. Never mind, we can spend a round to do it. things we really can't be doing with Sandman being in the second row. It's a shuffler, but worse. Oh, he resisted it. Oh, fuck, okay.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Allow me to read this for a second. Thank you, Zach. The Shuffling Horror is a stronger version of the Shambler and can summon enemies like the Cultist Priest and Malignant Growth to assist him. In addition to hard-hitting bleed attacks, his attacks will very literally shuffle your party around. Bring heroes that are effective from multiple positions. With 2 actions per turn, debuffs are less effective. Keep the other enemies stunned and focus on killing the horror as quickly as you can. Okay, I don't have any stuns. But I can focus on killing. I'm gonna buff the Occultist, because this guy's Eldritch, and we can do some serious damage with the Occultist. Provided he doesn't get stressed out. Or need to heal everyone, which he's gonna need to do, actually, so... Let's see how much damage this does. Not enough! Second thought, let's not focus too much on the Occultist, because he's going to need to be healing a lot. Let's just get that DPS going. God, his Blight Resist is huge. Good. Not a lot of stress going around, which is making me happy. I'm not going to bother moving people. I would like to use the Jester to put bleed on people, but it's... if they're going to keep shuffling him around, there's no point in moving. Just wait until he's in the proper position to do it. This is bad, though. There we go. Even though his resist is high for Blight, your Plague Doctor has items to reliable Blight it regardless. That's true. Easy. Ah, shit.
Injury. palpable fear.
Come on. No. Oh, the holy water, yeah. I just can't have him at the front of the line. I have to move him.
Injury and despondence.
Shit, come
Set
on.
the stage for heroism
Fucking around too much.
or cowardice.
It's like he knows that that's the worst possible position for everyone to be in. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Such
No, don't kick my
terrible
ass.
assault cannot be left unanswered.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That was a good little piece of art there. Yes!
Prodigious size alone
Okay, come on.
does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Fuck. We have no bandages left. Kill him. It's over. Kaleka doesn't die.
From becoming unwound. Perched at
Oh
the
my
very
God!
precipice of oblivion.
Fucking relax, guys.
A death denied.
We're literally this far away from winning and just stabbing each other in the back. Way to ruin the mood.
This expedition at least promises success.
We did it. Oh my god, we did it. Is there anything else I should know about here? Do we need to go to like a secret room or something? Anyway, check the reward after the mission so I can just leave. I'm okay to just bug out, right? There's nothing horrible that I'm missing if I leave. Just tell me this. I'm not clicking away from the screen until I know I'm safe to go. Oh my god, we did it! Oh! Finally. Took us 3 tries. And a lot of help. Thank you, Zach, especially, for the advice, but thank you everybody for sticking around this whole time. This isn't even the end of the game. This is the end of the first level of the Darkest Dungeon. There's like 3 or maybe 4, I forget. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. Oh, just leave. No secrets ED, I see. Sorry, I didn't even see that for some reason. Wow. So many rewards. Hard noggin. You can say that again.
You have merely glimpsed the edge of the abyss, but it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation. Now, like me, you will begin to see things as they truly are.
Oh shit. We've got some insight, so now we can see all the amygdalas clinging to the hamlet. We Bloodborne now, boys. Oh, man. Look at all of your trophies. All of your awards. Clicking around in town menus. What am I looking for?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So these guys will, like, never go back in there again, right? That's the deal? Am I supposed to see things eldritch and peculiar now? Am I looking for things that are weird WYRD? On Radiant they can, but they will start with 100 stress. Let's not do that. Go to the map and spam click the missions. Like this? Oh. Cove doesn't seem to be too... Oh, there we go. Yep. Show me your tentacles. Maybe then. Don't want to come out to play anymore. Woohoo! Okay. On the town menu, it only flickers when you buy upgrades. Like this? Tentacles will get the fuck out. Look at all the crests we have.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
There's also something that happens with hero portraits, but the mod is probably interfering with that. Oh, shit. Don't ruin my fun, Googly Eye mod. You're supposed to help with the fun. Alright, I might turn it off for the next one. Oh, that's a lot of crests to spend just to get some fucking deeds. many statues. Yeah, they got. Yeah, I saw that before. They're very accomplished. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of all of you. Oh man, I'm so happy we. Oh, I had a lot of help on the easiest difficulty, and it took me 3 tries, and I almost gave up. And I'm really bad at this game. But I'm really, really happy that we did it. Those heroes can be used to level newbies? What, can we take them into the easy dungeons now? No. If you bring them to a mission, they give extra XP. Okay, but they still can't enter the crappy early level dungeons, I see. Well, that's it for the night, guys. We did it. We finally did it. I'm cutting it a bit short. But after that, what else is there to do? This might be the last Darkest Dungeon stream for a while. I might move on to something else now, and then we'll occasionally just pop back to Darkest Dungeon to maybe, I don't know, try out stuff just for funsies. But we'll have a little break after this, I think. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all. Thank you for sticking with me through this. What turned out to be a little bit of a grind fest, a little bit of a bashing our heads against a brick wall, but it turned out the brick wall was soft and covered in squishy tentacles, so everything was fine. Next stream, probably going to be Doom. Or I might do something completely new. I was planning on it being Doom. But, considering that we're done with Darkest Dungeon for a while, maybe I'll just stream something completely new tomorrow. For lols. So, yeah, I'll think about it, but in any case, it'll be round about the same time, 8ish, as usual. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your night. Enjoy your Easter weekend. And I will catch you again tomorrow.